Okay, here we go. Good morning, YouTube. I'm Sarah. I'm here with Nondas, Leonardo, and Rogério to talk about content creation. We have 10 questions to discuss, a little bit about how this works, this word, what is content for us, what type of content we use to follow, and so on. So the second question is, what type of content do you usually follow? I'm gonna start with you, Nondas. I'm really curious to know your opinion.
Oh my gosh. So I don't follow a lot of people, a lot of creators. Normally I just follow the people that I really meet in person on the internet. But I try to filter the people that I follow. That's very important for me because we have a lot of content, and normally the most part of this content doesn't make sense. So it's important to filter. But I have some people that I follow, people that I admire in my life. For example, Clóvis de Barros Filho, Monja Coen, um, Baste, and a lot of people that I really like the content, and the people that make me laugh. For example, Casimiro and other people that share idiot things, but I know that it's content less important, I would say. But this kind of people that I follow.
Yeah, pretty good. I was thinking you would say something about fitness, lifestyle, something related to it. No,
No, I
just yourself.
hate. Normally, I hate the people that share this kind of content because I have a opinion, maybe hard about this kind of thing because I know deeply this content. So normally I hate the most people that share this kind of content because there's a lot of lies and things that. So, but I will answer this kind of question after.
Okay, promises for a easy life with workout, right? The type of things you mentioned. I get it. I would say for me, I've been following some channels that is about languages, English and French. I really like to watch TED Talks. There are people talking about science, about mental health, about psychology, business as well. So and it's good for training your English, your skills, listening and sometimes reading as well. But I try to listen and focus on the listening, and then I catch some new words. And I like to follow humor content as well, like Winderson. He's kind of dumb, but not dumb, but he's kind of silly, better word. But I think I like because it's relatable, his content when he talks about his childhood, about different perspectives, if you are rich or if you are poor. So I like to this. And some pranks as well. The Tô Gravando, I don't know if you know this channel. It's kind of funny. Sometimes uh, I get embarrassed because of the pranks, because he is so, I don't know how to say, he's shameless, like zero shame, but it's funny. So it's good for entertainment. So that's the channels that I can remember right now. And how about you, Leonardo? What type of content do you follow?
Yeah, for each uh, social media, I have a different content I get used to follow. On the Instagram, for example, it's getting used to appear for me a reels about classic rock, right? Beatles, Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin. I suppose that because I get used like it, or an algorithm and send for me the type of the content. In the Twitter, on the Twitter, I follow people about my area. my bubbles. It's composed for economists, political scientists. Yes, that people are influencers in certa medida. For example, some politics on my bubbles get used to it's not my bubbles get used to share and discuss about Tabata Amaral, right? And some liberals object to critics. Os more famous, Kim Kataguiri, MBL, that people, my bubble can be a certain concordance, agree, but with ressalvas, and just like if not, they have a criticism in that. Totally. And YouTube, I have been watching Ian Neves channel about Ian Neves has a channel about communism, Marxism, communism, and I have had the interesting about the subject, and on YouTube is only I am only watching this type of videos and some podcasts. Caso tenha people I like it, and but it is nowadays, but currently I get used to watching science, politics, and economics on YouTube.
Yes, so we have a lot of interests online. That's great. We have to use the internet to learn a lot of different subjects. Thanks for sharing, Leonardo. And how about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, actually nowadays I have been watching a lot of YouTube channels related with news. I think because I'm getting old, I'm 43. I forgot to tell you guys. And yeah, I used to watch NBC News every single day. I like to watch political opinions. For example, I used to watch a Brad Cooper channel, Ben Shapiro. Because they they are from the right side, and I like this kind of opinion. And also I like to watch as well a YouTube channel named the United Stands. It's about football. It's about the Manchester United club, and I love this channel because I'm a big fan of Premier League in England. And yeah, I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos in English in order to improve my English. Of course, I'm not perfect, but yeah, I like to watch this kind of content because I learn so much from them, about the news, NBC News, and Ben Shapiro and Brad Cooper. Mainly, I have been watching them a lot lately. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Rogério. I don't know much about soccer, but it seems good that you have a source to look for information and know more about this passion that you have. Really good. And guys, I'm curious about this next question, question number 3. Is it possible to learn through short videos online, like 15-second or 30-second videos? Everything you need to know about, I don't know, how to be fluent in English in 30 seconds. Everything you need to do, like they have this type of title. It is, I forgot the name, to catch your attention, clickbait, right? So clickbait. And I would like to know your opinion. Do you think it's effective or no, or it might be wrong in some way? What do you think? Nondas, first with you.
So I doesn't like really. I don't think so. Maybe it's possible to get some opinions or something, but I really like deep content. So it's important to go into the one on subject to really understand about this subject. So I'm a little afraid about this new generation from TikTok, from Reels, because there's a lot of content. There are a lot of content on the TikTok, for example, but we don't have deep content. Normally, the people watch one short video and oh, now I know about this subject and I will share my opinion about this subject because I saw a video on TikTok. So it's a little danger. Um, I really like to go inside the question and to know about the question, to think about this question, to share my ideas and to have a discussion about this. But in this context, it's possible to create new ideas and to support our ideas and to understand better the situation. But nowadays we have a lot of content on surface and we don't have knowledge about this content. We have some data, some informations, but we don't have knowledge. So it's a little danger from my point of view. And answer this question. Yeah, it's possible to learn some kind of content, maybe to get some opinion, and this opinion make you think about. But if you want to learn about some subject, it's important to go deeply. It's important to know about this subject, and a short video it's not possible to understand in a good way from my point of view.
I agree with you. I was thinking some creators say they are kind of slaves of the algorithm because they have to create a type of content that will be delivered to the followers, and people prefer short videos because it's easier to watch and they can watch more videos in less time. I agree with you. I don't think it is the best way to learn, but maybe fun facts, it's okay. If you want to know, I don't know, what countries is the world leader in the economy, you can learn. You can be aware of this information in 30 seconds, but you won't know more about economy, about how that country works, so it's not so deep as you mentioned. I agree with you. And I think we can get addicted to this type of fast content, that I would say content with like this, because it's not something that I wouldn't feel confident enough to discuss about this subject because I saw a video of 30 seconds or 1 minute. It's important to have more information in order to think better and have a conversation with other people about it. That's it. What do you think, Rogério? Do you agree? Do you have something to add?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can learn from these short videos on YouTube, especially. I mean, most part of the time, the short videos are funny videos. We can deny it. We can have a lot of fun watching them. But once I was watching a short video, and then I saw Jordan Peterson telling to Joe Rogan. I think you guys know Joe Rogan is the biggest podcaster in the world, and Jordan Peterson was telling to Joe Rogan that he lost a lot of weight just in a month, just eating broccoli and chicken. And yeah, it seems crazy, but yeah, he told this experience to Joe Rogan in a short video, and I got interesting because, well, maybe it can work for me. And then I searched for the whole episode on his podcast, and yeah, and I watched the whole episode, and yeah, sometimes we can learn something useful in the short videos for sure, without a shadow of doubt, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's about you get curious to know more, but some people just stay with the 30 seconds. So that's the danger. I think Nondas was mentioning, you don't go to look further information. And you, Leonardo, what's your opinion?
I guess it is possible to learn in a few minutes. Restricting, constraining only a tips, all right? Little things, for example, how to install a Google Chrome extension. Okay, how to look when you a problem relative to a technology, all right, you're bugging your computer or smartphone, you go to YouTube, all right, find to a solution, and get used to be in or at least in my case, I choose a video, a most short video, right? The to solution quickly the problem, and so that is caso haja the video, short video to solve my problem in 1 minute, okay, it's good for me. I resolve the problem very quickly, and we need to we feel to need to make the things very fast, all right. Make many things at the same time. It's a problem of our times, your times, but it's happened to me. Yes, in the best part of the case, the solution there will in a video turn around 6 minutes, all right, and I will put it in the two or one half velocity, all right.
Yeah, that's an addiction for me. Choose the speed because it saves time. I really like what you said because it's true. Like we like this type of content that is quick because it's relatable to our lifestyle. You can save time. You can do other stuff instead of watching. I do the same. I search for videos that are short because I want to have my problem fixed soon. The easiest way possible, so I just look for the short video, but sometimes it's not the best. I have to look for others, so maybe it's something we have to consider about, to maybe search for other options as well. Think about the quality of the video and not so much the time. And guys, since we answered the first question because we talked about some channels we follow, let's skip this one. Question number 5. Do you double check the info you get on the internet? In this case, think about serious issues like politics, healthy, science, vaccines, for example. I was thinking when I created this question, because it's like everyone can call themselves experts on the internet. Oh, I know about politics. I studied like 3 sites and now 3 websites, and now I know about it, so I would like to know from you, when you see a channel, when you see a post on Instagram or Facebook. I don't know if you use Facebook anymore, but let's think about it. If you double check if you verify the information, or just keep scrolling and forget about it, or you interact with the content, what's your behavior when you see this type of subject online? I'm gonna go with you, Rogério. Do you have this habit of checking the content?
Well, to be honest, I should, but I don't. I don't double check because I don't have so much time. You know, I'm married. I have two kids that I have to take care of them. But I know that I should, especially about health. You know, I mean, I used to listen in, for example, Joe Rogan podcast, and there we can see he talking about the vaccine, this virus who kill a lot of people around the globe, and he used to say that the vaccine doesn't work. And by the way, the American media tried to cancel him, but they didn't make it. And yeah, I know that I should search for other opinions, other information, but yeah, I don't have so much time. But it is interesting because some things that he say, something makes sense, other things that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I know that I should search for other opinions to double check this information, but I don't do it, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah. If you're not sharing,
No,
it's not so bad. But if you're
no,
sharing, in
yeah.
my opinion, it's better to check first. But I
Yeah,
know
I just listen.
I know how you feel. It's sometimes we don't have time, or not that interested in the content. It was just something that we saw on the timeline. So it's not so, we don't have this urge to check and to verify if this information is reliable or not. But if you are sharing with others, maybe it might be a good idea. And some creators, they don't say all lies and all truth. They mix, some things that are truth because they want to be you to believe them and to be trustable, but also some lies there, so you can maybe be mistaken. So it's really important to pay attention in this type of content, especially if we're talking about serious issues, because it's humor or something less serious. I think we can relax a little, but just my perspective. What are you thinking on this? What's your take on this?
Depends on the situation. About simple things, when I know, or when it doesn't matter, so it's okay. So for me, no problem, simple questions. But normally about deep questions about important subjects, normally I check this information. And I am scientist maybe. And in the university, we learn about this kind of thing. So it's very important to create an article. For example, it's impossible to create an article if you don't know the source, the font. I forgot the word, but it's impossible. So we learned about the scientific thinking, and after this is impossible to see something and don't double check this information. Normally I'm scrolling my social media, for example, and I see something, and normally it sounds strange, so I check this information, and maybe I don't follow anymore this person or things like that, or I try to let my comment or try to argue about this kind of thing, especially when I know deeply this question. I'm a physiologist, so I learned a little about the body, a little about the organism and the biology. So I try to do my best in my social media to teach good things for the people. So it's important to double check, and normally I try to do it when I'm watching silly videos, it doesn't matter, but about important subjects, it's very, very, very important to double check. And normally I do it because that's my way to see the world.
Yeah. My sister is also a scientist. She's doing her PhD, and she's always like this. Oh, this can't be true, you know. And she gets mad about it when she sees fake information online, and she's always telling me, "Oh, you're so calm, you don't care." No, I care, but I'm not so intense, you know, with this type of information. But she takes it really seriously because as a scientist, like you said, there is something that is part of your reality, and you just can't be blind to this type of misinformation. It's really interesting, this perspective once you're a scientist. And Leonardo, you're also a scientist, so I'd like to know your opinion on this question. Question number 5. Your mic
You're
is off.
muted.
Thank you. I was thinking about a lot this question because there are people I judge to be to have a good things to talk, promote your promote one reflection, a mindset you may never had, but the people I talk don't have has hasn't a short creator, right? In terms of the scientific divulgation, there are some podcasts. The guy I talked was a neuroscientist, Brazilian neuroscientist. One of you must to know. I don't know your name now, but was the man who constructed a first, how could I say, a human prototype for people have a mobility constraint, right? The level of the people just think on the one thing, and your arms or legs can move, right? Without a need to a control of yourself. But I don't know your name. But why this guy? Because that guy have a good, for me, for example, promote some reflection about your mind, right? Your only your think every day. This is explain about so much for you of you, your feelings, your tests, the people you like. Anyway, but I guess this is will be because to show for us we are limited, all right, and to turn noção of you are small and ignorant about many stuff, and take it easy, right?
Just
relax and respect everyone. Live your life just like you want, without important what the people will say. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm with you. We're not perfect, so we can't expect other people to be perfect with the content they are making. Really good point. Thank you, Leonardo. And guys, since we are talking about the type of content we like, I want to know from you what type of content you dislike. What is question number 6? What defines a lousy content creator for you? Something that's not good. Nondas, you have strong opinions on this. I noticed. Go ahead.
For me, uh, normally, you said an important thing about the internet. I work on the internet, and my life is based on that. So I know a little bit, and about the algorithm, it's hard. It's hard for the creator, because normally this person, a lot of people do it and share polemic ideas just to go in the hype. So it's very hard. And normally people share ideas. I forgot the word. Today is not my best day about English, but some people share bad ideas just to spread this video, or just to get clicks, and just the people comment about this person. It's very, very common on social media, and a lot of people do it. And I really don't like this kind of thing. I think that it's important to tell the truth all the time. Doesn't matter if it will be shared a lot or not, or if the people will comment a lot or not. So it's important to tell the truth, and not to go into polemics and to tell lies just to perform on the social media. And it's very common. And normally the people that I know, that this person know the content, I know that this person really know this kind of subject, but this person share bad ideas about this. So it's easier to know the right thing. So if about, for example, my subject about science, I know that this person have studied this kind of content. This person know, but this person doesn't share the truth about this subject. So it's very, very hard, and I don't know. I don't like this kind of people. I don't follow this kind of people, and I follow just people that share facts. If I like the facts, or if I doesn't like the facts, but it's important to share facts and tell about fact, and to discuss about facts. And but some people share things that's not true, and I really hate this kind of creators.
Maybe we have more opinions than facts lately, like with social media, especially. I was thinking here that for me right now, it changed. Sometimes I hate more one type, and, and the others are different. But toxic positivity for me, it's the worst right now. Like, oh, if you have to okay, it's okay to have a positive mindset, but don't overdo it, don't be like everyone has the same background you have. So if they don't achieve something, it's because they are lazy. I don't like this type of, for me personally, this type of information, this type of content, because sometimes it can be really dangerous, or really it can hurt people. People can feel less, can feel inferior, because oh, he's so, and sometimes you're saying this, but like we saw on the video, you are rich, you have all the structure to build a good life for you, so you try to act like you had a lot of effort, and sometimes it's not true. So I don't like this type of positivity, you know, just try to make everyone to see the world the same way you do. It's really something that it bothers me when I see it. And I try to avoid, of course. And how about you, Leonardo? What type of content you don't like or creator? Go ahead.
Number 5, all right?
Number, I think it's 6.
6.
Yeah, a bad content creator.
Ah, polemic question. A lousy content creator for me will be someone when he is split out a fake news exactly is inducing the people to error, right? People who hate discourse, all right, propagate hate discourse, religion intolerance, sensitive content without indicate a level of age for the content. I guess we'll like this, and how could I say? Just not now. Just now. I think it's more specific for me. Will be there are many in the specific form, but influencers on the Instagram, for example, is being ever selling a lifestyle doesn't reaching for a great part of the people. And I saw recent a notice about one guy trying in your home face harmony, all right?
Oh my God.
These things, yeah, this doesn't appear on the nothing, right? There are static culture propagating for the influence or that content for me is a bad, a very dangerous and characterizing a lousy content creator for me.
Yeah, they have to be aware of the power they have with the followers. Really, really good point you brought. And you, Rogério, what is a lousy content creator for you?
Well, what I'm about to say maybe is polemic, but I don't like to see people totally crazy about politicians, you know. And here in Brazil nowadays, we can see a lot of people defending certain kind of politician because for them they are the idol, and I mean it's crazy because we have to be mindful because politicians they just think about themselves. They don't care about us at all. I mean, they just want a power and more power to rule this country, to earn more money for them especially. And man, I used to see a lot of crazy people defending this guy, another guy, because this guy is so good for us. Come on, it's crazy. For example, our currently president, he was a disaster. We can deny it. He did a lot of thinks wrong for a country. And don't get me wrong, but I don't like the other guy either. And I think we don't have a choice in Brazil. We are completely lost about the politicians in Brazil. We need another option, but unfortunately, we don't have. And yeah, I get crazy when I see people defending this kind of guys, because this guy is so good. Other guys, oh come on, I get crazy because I don't know what they are seeing, because they were a disaster for us. They did a terrible thing for us. One of them stole a lot of money. Another guy is completely crazy, and yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a choice in Brazil. And yeah, I used to get crazy when I see people defending this kind of guys. For me, it doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Yeah, really good. Some creators, they have a channel that is specific to talk about politics. So for me, it's not a problem. But if you have other specialty and you want to teach about politics, it's kind of weird because people will trust you, and sometimes you can share something that is untrue. So it's really dangerous. And I'm really glad you brought this up because it's exactly the last question, the polemic question I I put here for last. It's the question number 8. So guys, I don't know if you watched last night debate. It was a freak show in my opinion because no proposals at all, just fighting, just attacking each other. And I would like to know your opinion about the influences. How can impact our decisions? How do you guys see this type of situation? We have the elections 2 days ahead us, and how do you think the creators influence decisions like this that are so important for us? Nondas.
So first of all, I totally agree with Rogério. So it's kind of crazy. And about the social media, it's very dangerous because the algorithm. So when you start to watching some kind of content, and normally the algorithm bring for us a lot of, and it's influence your thinking about this question. So it's very dangerous. And unfortunately, we don't have a good service to check informations, or the people who share informations. For example, I didn't see the debate, thankfully, but it's hard because normally a lot of people share a lot of lies, and that's all. And it's the people doesn't check in the real time in live. So, and after this, it's hard to dismentir. So it's hard. So it's hard to talk about this kind of thing because we have algorithm. Normally the algorithm and bring for us a lot of content that it changed our idea, and the social media influence a lot the way that the people think about this kind of thing. So it's dangerous.
Just to give you a little piece, at some moment there was a preach that the candidate asked him if he wasn't afraid to go to hell because he was lying, like in the television. Like for me it was really crazy because, like I said, it was missing the what are you going to do to solve our problems like hunger, how about our economy. It was just people attacking each other. So for me it doesn't make anything to help me to make my decision. That 2 days ahead it was supposed to have this goal to help people to decide, but it was just guys with childhood behavior. So guys and women, of course. And you, Rogério, you were saying something about this. Do you like to add something?
Yeah, well, I think the content is creators are they can influence a lot of people, because unfortunately, we have a lot of blind people. They don't see the truth. They don't want to see the truth actually, and yeah, this kind of people can influence a lot of people, unfortunately. And I agree with you all, guys. Uh, Fortunately, I didn't see the last debate because I don't want to lose my time watching this kind of thing, because we don't see any proposal to improve our life, to improve our country. Just two crazy guys attacking each other, uh, and yeah, both of them for me, they can't be our next president. And but unfortunately we don't have another option, another choice. And yeah, YouTube creators, we have a lot of them in YouTube in Brazil, and they can influence a lot of people. Some of them, this view is made by robots, I don't know. But we are living in a dangerous time, guys, in Brazil about politics. And but unfortunately I don't see any hope for us, any hope, because we don't have better options in this kind of field, unfortunately. Okay.
I'm as worried as you are because it's really strange times, and we have to keep going and somehow choose, but always thinking, oh, it could be so much better, so it's not the best moment. Guys, I shared here with you the link to survey, so you can give your feedback, suggest a topic, okay? I didn't get it, Nondas. Oh, okay.
The hope for me just learn English and to go away to here. So that's my
Oh, good one. I was confused. I was like, oh, he's talking like an American person, like, when you have immigrants in the country and someone says, oh, learn English. I didn't get what you mean, but now I do. Okay. So here's the survey. You can give your feedback, suggesting a topic. Okay. Next week, Anna will be here with you. And Leonardo, I'd like to hear your opinion quite quickly because we don't have much more time, but just to add your perspective.
I guess Nondas and Rogério have said already, and I have only to agree with you. It's very dangerous, but it's more difficult to sort out this problem, right? Because the people have contact of the internet, and it's difficult to control, but there are a subject or a set of things we could have double check before to share. All right, conversate your parents, your families. It's very important too. Auxiliar as someone it's now less for you than you, and that's it.
Thank you.
How could I say? Fé em Deus e
have faith in God. Something that maybe we need to take the shot, because it's not a good scenario for us right now. So guys, it was my great pleasure to be with you. I hope you liked it. Next week, like I said, Anna will be here. I think that topic was good because we could talk about internet, life in general, and politics as well. Have a good weekend, okay? Good elections for you, and stay safe. Don't fight with anyone, please. Be wise. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, Sarah. See you.